My name is Chef Daniel Tay. Actually, I started baking when I was only 17 years old. I was lucky, I traveled a lot to Europe and Japan, and of course one of my favorite courses in Bangkok to learn from many masters. Before I start my business, Bakers Inn, really pretty well versed in baking. Okay, but anyway, you can go to the website, in Thermomix website, to learn a little bit more about me. Okay, recently I found out about Thermomix in Europe, and I think it was quite an interesting tool for me to use it in my lab to replicate some of my equipment, because I have such big equipment that can mix in a very high speed. So we use this Thermomix to test a lot of our recipe. So and then before we go into the commercial production, so we've been using this Thermomix for a lot of times, and then to create new mochi, and then we also created a new cheesecake flavor. So I really trusted this Thermomix a lot. Okay, today I'm sharing some, about Cat and Fiddle, we only sell cheesecake, right? But today I'm going to share with you one of the very simple cheesecake recipe using Thermomix. So we can either steam or bake in the oven. So I give you some tips on how to make your cheesecake really smooth. Not in the book, but now through me telling you my secret. Okay, for those who really think that this recipe will work, right, what I'll challenge you is to really bake something, post on Thermomix, and I will choose the winner, and the winner will walk away with a free cheesecake from Cat and Fiddle. Okay, now I'm going to share with you a recipe. Here we have cream cheese, cottage cheese, we have vanilla extract. Please use extract, do not use essence, because in my recipe we only use extract. And then have eggs, plain flour, we got sugar, some biscuit. In biscuit you can use digestive, or you can use graham cracker, or you can make your own biscuit, whichever you like. Okay, and some butter to bind the cookies later. And some you can add some frozen mangoes, or you can use fresh mangoes if you like to peel. And because now it's mango season, I think mango is easily available. So you can use fresh mango. It tastes a lot better and looks better as well. Okay, we're making with this small little ramekin dish. So it's very easy to serve to your family. You know, when it's cooled down, you can then decorate with some frozen mango if you have, or you can slice beautiful mango. You can even touch the mango to give a little 3D effect. And then added some raspberry or strawberries, some mint to make it very professional looking. So this is up to you, okay? But I'm going to teach you some of the very basic how the cheesecake is made. Okay, well, we're going to crush this cookies, and we add some butter. When I crush my cookies in the batch, you can guess how big my batch is. At least 200 kg, okay? 200, this is very small. And then put a timing to about 15 seconds. 15 seconds, speed 5. Okay. Okay, and then we start dividing the cookies into the small ramekin. Not too much, then you want to taste more of the cream cheese and not a lot of the biscuit. Not too much, huh? Just a small spoonful. And you can use the base of any bottle. Just if you want the hygiene, right? All you need to do is just put some cling wrap on the base and start pressing. And it looks beautiful, very flat and tight now. Most important thing. Okay, we're done. So it's very flat and very neat, right? So because you use a spoon, it's very difficult to touch the base. So just improvise one of the things and then you just take it out and just clean it. Okay, now the next step, we make the cream cheese. We add the cream cheese. Cottage cheese. Okay, eggs, sugar and flour together. Try to mix the sugar and flour together first, so I don't want the flour to lump up. Make it even more uniform. Okay, so this one, in this case, then you wouldn't have any lumps and flour lumps, you do not want to have it. So this is some trick that you can do. Okay, but because of Thermomix, you are safe. But this is double safety. Okay, put everything in. Okay, and add some vanilla. So what we do is 20 seconds at speed 4. Okay. Looks like I need to extend a little bit to make it a smoother paste. Now 20 seconds, speed 6. We're done. Okay, now let's check our. Wow, it's very smooth. See? Very smooth. Okay, now this is called it's a blending method, but then professionally we call it a shirring method. So for shirring method, you can shir the cream cheese at a good speed for good texture, but do not over shir. If you over shir, you are breaking down the milk protein. If your milk protein broken down, then your cream cheese will become very liquid and you have a lot of bubbles coming up. So this is what you do not want, and then you do not have a very nice cheesecake structure. So these are extremely important. Okay, now we're going to scoop the cream cheese over to the. This is one of the smallest batch that I make. So I have to be extremely careful. Such a big man like me. Okay, we're done. We'll do some knocking. Some these are not enough. I'll do some more. Take a small spoon to spread it nicely. Just touching the edge a little bit. Okay. we're done. We're now ready to bake it, or we're ready to steam it. So we'll actually show you both steaming and baking. So we're going to take 3 out to bake. First we need to use a heat-proof cling film to wrap it up, so that to avoid some water droplets from entering the cheesecake. Okay, very simple. Let's do this, and also to maintain some heat within. Okay, so I cut some holes in the center, so the steam are coming up. So I do not want it to become like a balloon. So I cut it and then make sure I put it nicely. I'm trying to make it nice so that the steam will come out to be surrounded with the ramekin. So now we're going to steam it pretty soon. Okay, now we are ready to steam the cheesecake. Steaming cheesecake. We add about 500 grams of water. 500 grams of water. And then put the bowl in heat. Okay. And I just place it. We're using the, and then now we do 10 minutes at speed 1 Barona, okay? So now we want to check how it reacts, because cream cheese, what you do not want to, when you're doing a cheesecake, I'm telling you a secret, don't overbake. When you overbake your cheesecake and overcook the cheesecake, it becomes very heavy. Do not use the knife method. If you test your knife and it comes out clean, I guarantee you your cheesecake will taste heavy. This is not the way to test a cheesecake, whether it's cooked or it's not. So this is something very special, something very unique, and I'm sharing this secret with you. Okay, we're checking whether if the cake is working. We just need to see whether the maybe we can put in for another 10 minutes. Please do not over bake or over steam your cheesecake. If over steam, cheesecake become very heavy and the texture is very different. It's different from mine. And when you taste my cheesecake from Fiddle, it is always very smooth and very silky, right? But a lot of cheesecake from outside is always more dense and more, it sticks to your mouth a lot more, so because it overbaked it. So please, first thing, do not overbake your cheesecake. There are many people who are going to ask me which country cream cheese is better. I would choose the US, because the US is a softer, the color of the US cream cheese is whiter and is softer and has a lactic taste to it, and that's very important to get an excellent cheesecake. I would choose the American cream cheese all the way. Okay, we are trying to go slow, okay, because not overcook it. So I tried 10 minutes, it's not enough. Now I'm trying another 10 minutes, Baroma and speed 1. Okay, now we wait. Okay, at the same time we are going to check the oven, the one in the oven. Okay, now we are ready. So if you see some bubbles on top, it's not because anything wrong with your cream cheese, it's because there's a little bubble below, and then when you start baking, it erupts to another a little hole here. But it's okay, because we're going to put some maybe fruits over, so it become beautiful again. Okay, so we're going to chill this, and then we're going to see what we're going to do later. Okay. Oh, we are ready. Now we are baking. Taking this out. Okay, we're done. And what we can do, you can chill it. You can chill it and ready for you to eat the next day, or you can just add some mango paste or frozen mango and chill it later. Actually, you can put whatever you want. You can do mango, you can do durian on top. Ooh, durian will be very nice. Durian season now. And then you can do berries, different kind of berries. This sure tastes wonderful. But please remember to buy more from my shop. If you all make expert, I got no business. I think we can just do it this way. You can do diced mango, you can do cherry, you can do whatever you want. I think durian will be beautiful. Now you can just buy Mao Wang and then you just peel, that put the durian on top. So the combination, the variation of your decoration, just make sure you do a very beautiful, very creative, and then the Thermomix team will decide who is the winner, okay? I don't decide, huh? If you want, you can add a little bit of green, some little green, and then if you got blueberry and all this will be so nice, so nice. Some green cake. Of course, the mint will be perfect. If you get some mint, it will be very nice. I believe rosemary with mango and cheese tastes wonderful, okay? So you can have many variations. Now it depends on your creativity. So you see what you want, okay? So now we're done with the steamed version. I'm going to check on the baked version. Okay. Okay, now the baked version, you look at this baked version. Normally you want it brown, there's a color. This is not my style. If you have color, means you're overbaked for cheesecake, okay? Unless you're doing the Japanese cheesecake, the chiffon style. That is two different things. If you want a very nice creamy cheesecake, this is supposed how it look like, okay? And then we have some blueberry. We can place it now. Some blueberry. Try not to put too much blueberry because it will be a little bit too sweet. Or you can do a fresh berries, also okay. Doing something that you can bake at home. Okay, 2, 3, and can decorate it. Maybe one more. Okay. There we are, a very simple cheesecake for your family. And remember to create your own cheesecake, and then after this live, what we do, we will have we'll post the recipe and together with a competition guideline, and then you can post your creation on the Thermomix Facebook. Okay, you also can now download this recipe, download me, I mean the recipe, the ebook, the upcoming Father's Day ebook, and then you can also download it in the ebook as well. So good luck to you. Hope all the best to you. Do your best, create the best cheesecake so that you can stand a chance to win a cheesecake from Cat and the Fiddle. Okay, I watch out for your creation and hope I also can taste it one day. Thank you very much.